Hello everyone, I am Ask Joshi and we are watching the MRC Season 0 Doom's Rise Grand Finals of Europe on PC. They actually did one for North America and Asia as well, for PC and for console. I'm interested to see why Drydro is on the Scarlet Witch, unless it means Doge Biceps on the Magneto is going to use the sword very quickly. If that's allowed, he is allowed to use the sword, and then they switch off of Scarlet Witch very quickly. And we have Phi and Spark are playing Hela and Psylocke now, so that's interesting. Anyway, let's introduce the teams very quickly. We're watching Magneto on TeamCats. That's in the top right. It's going to be red versus blue for this series. It is a best-of-7 series, obviously starting here on Yggsgard at Domination. The maps are random, but they do have picks and bans before each map starts. So just watching Doge Biceps here, as he does actually have a pretty good view of the entire battlefield. All of his support and DPS characters are sort of huddled under that balcony while he continues to blast at the front line of Yoinkanda. That is the blue team you can see up in the top left of your screen. There's an enemy Magneto right in front of him, so they're going to duel it out a little bit. You've actually got Luna Snow ults on both sides popping off. There is some debate right now whether you should swap between modes on Luna Snow's ultimate or just keep it running, because you're likely to mess it up if you just keep switching it back and forth. The timing is very precise to be any more effective than just letting it run. But the banned characters are actually at the top here. The Hulk, Star-Lord, Loki, and Hawkeye bans mean that we will not be seeing them in this first game in this best-of-7. Doge Biceps and team do finally clear the entire point, and we can see the aftermath here. Etsu is the only one to really secure an limb on the side of Yoinkanda, and we're already back into the action. But TeamCats, interesting to note, the red team again that we're watching here, with Drydro, Nevix, Saipe, Phi, Sparkar, and Doge Biceps. They actually did not lose a single game in the Double Elim tournament. They are from the winner's bracket side of this grand finals, and Yoinkanda is from the lower bracket side. But TeamCats, yeah, clicked far back as far as I could find, and they did not have a single map loss. They did actually have a 0-0 round where it looks like they walked over a team that did not show up, but they did not have any losses. And there were a few best-of-3 matches and a best-of-5 before this best-of-7 finals. Finally, Monk Mutta in team. I can swap over now to this blue team as they have finally taken over control of the point. Monk Mutta on the Hela. We've got Forzo, Yggsgard, DRP, Etsu, and Snaze as the other players here. I'm going to take Snaze POV as the Doctor Strange, who does have Agamotto ultimate available. I have Agamotto ultimate available. That was a tongue twister. Anyway, I've seen watching these Doctor Strange pro players that they actually like to pulse the shield. They don't just hold it up forever. I have Agamotto goes out, but doesn't actually do really anything there. He just gets blasted down by TeamCats. We're going to take a look now at Phi, who is mid Hela ultimate, trying to find some targets there as they want to reclaim the point from the blue team. They are still just looking for the picks first and find Forzo on the Mantis and Yggsgard on the Magneto to clear things out there. There are a couple of ultimates available. Let's go ahead and switch to the Psylocke on the side of TeamCats. That's Spark R. We're going to be seeing them a lot on Psylocke. Again, this is just a best-of-7 series for the grand final. They did actually do a live stream of this, and props to Marvel Rivals for having the Marvel Rivals Championship all in clients and all very easy for me to watch here after the fact. If you just click the tournament tab, you can find this stuff. It's unsure if it's going to disappear with the beginning of Season 1, but here's the Psylocke ult here from Spark R. Keep in mind, though, while Psylocke is ulting around, they are not tangible, and they don't actually contest the point during that dashing around. So the beauty of the replay is that we can now skip straight to the beginning of the next round. And here we are with just a few seconds remaining. Monk Mutta is going to be trying out the Wolverine this time. Forzo on the Mantis, Yggsgard, Magneto, DRP, Luna Snow, Etsu on Psylocke. And you can see over on the right side, Saipe was again Scarlet Witch, which means that Doge Biceps does have access to that sword as soon as he jumps through the portal. I'm not sure how long the team up lasts or if he hit the button in time before Saipe switched over to Mantis, but either way, that early sword damage is kind of a freebie if you get the switch fast enough. I have seen people do that as well with Jeff the Shark Bubbles for a speed boost and Rocket Raccoon Armor for the armor, because those things that stay on the ground actually stay there even if you switch characters. And Monk Mutta is going to go down. It looks like the red team once again has the advantage on the point itself. Doge Biceps, again, a very formidable presence. As Magneto, he's actually going to jump forward and start to press them into the enemy base already here. Let's switch over to Phi on the Hela, who should be dishing out a lot of that damage. Monk Mutta on the Wolverine, I know, is capable of controlling Wolverine to the point where he can actually pick up an enemy tank and dunk them off the sides of maps like this one, so I'm interested if he's going to be able to accomplish that. Hela does have her ultimate ready to go here, and we know that that is a steady barrage of heavy damage, splash damage as well, and she gets that full 1000 HP bar that just gets a free reset, so very low risk, high reward. Ultimate ability is a huge reason players love playing it, and there was a big ultimate there from Nevix, the other tank player, onto the ground players of Yoinkanda. Now we've got Hela launching those big fat projectiles, trying to deal some damage. The Luna Snow ultimate also going off on the side of TeamCats. That's Dridro or Drydro. Another Eye of Agamotto going out, this time from Snaze, but not enough targets, not enough teammates to really make use of it there. And it looks like the red team, TeamCats, is still going to maintain control. They've already won the first point here, so now if they win the second one, it will be map over. Monk Mutta here. Let's give him just a little bit of a look here on Wolverine, see if he can do anything. The entire enemy team is actually off of the point. He saw that. So what can he actually make happen here? He's got Magneto right in front of him. The lunge in and gets drained extremely fast, but the healers are actually keeping him healthy. Doesn't actually find the target he's looking for yet. Uses a little bit of that rage, acting almost as a pseudo tank there as the passive shield comes through. Now he's got his ultimate as well. Etsu finding Saipe, you can see in the kill feed there, that's a little bit of a pickup there for Yoinkanda, getting a little bit of momentum. Magneto ultimate coming down from the side of Doge Biceps actually splatters Monk Mutta, and that is not going to be the play we were hoping for from him. Let's watch Yggsgard though, as they are trying to maintain control at this point in overtime. This is a longer overtime now, but still have not managed to flip the point. Drydro, another Luna Snow ultimate here. We've got Yggsgard launching final efforts. Monk Mutta is back in play. He does have that ultimate available. Can he find something? Here is Doctor Strange, and he pulls him apart from the pack. That is what Wolverine is meant to do as a tank buster. And they do actually flip the point for the first time here. Yoinkanda grabbing the center of the room, finally in their favor. Wolverine and company have a chance to surge forward here. Etsu still on the Psylocke. Monk Mutta is actually going to be looping around because he hears the enemy Doctor Strange portal, and both tanks are actually right in front, and here is one of those dunks that I was talking about. Wolverine, Monk Mutta specifically, has shown some great control with that tank destroying play, and he just had the perfect lineup for it there. I wonder if he's going to try for it again. He does immediately with Nevix and scores the dunk. Incredible stuff there from Monk Mutta, trying to keep his team in this. Yoinkanda now up to 45%. That feels like it didn't take very long at all. Etsu is going to be the remaining DPS player now as he goes down. Saipe once again getting picked off. DRP, the enemy Luna Snow, actually once boasted having #1 global rank himself as a player, not as a team, but they're in the grand finals here, so maybe they could become #1 overall. Finding those kills on Saipe, the very good Mantis player. Saipe and Nevix I recognize from my days commentating Overwatch Esports many years ago, 2016, 2017. But here we have Namor actually in play. Namor for Phi does have the team up with Luna Snow. Another Luna Snow ultimate from Drydro, keeping the blue team pushed back. Red team nice and healthy. I'm curious watching Namor because I'm mostly curious how he's going to play this. The Eye of Agamotto goes out. It looks like it hit a large chunk of the red team there, but again, the blue follow-up is not enough. Monk Mutta does actually have... Oh, I thought that was their ultimate. They just jumped in the air. It was actually just their shift that they made use of. Now they're in a bit of danger if they do get jumped on, but the tanks just really shoving shields at each other's faces. Magneto and Strange Mirror tends to do that. Now we're in a 99% overtime mirror situation here. Watching Etsu as the lone damage dealer left on the side of Yoinkanda, but they are just getting pushed forward. Forza goes down as the healer. Etsu has to reveal himself, try to get on point, do something. Cannot find a soft enough target. Spark is getting lots of attention from their healers. And Monk Mutta back in play. I don't think they're going to actually reach the point in time. Definitely not going to happen here. So that is going to be game 1 of this best of 7 series, excuse me, going to TeamCats. All right, MVP honors going to Drydro on Luna Snow, who did push 31k healing as well as 14 limbs and 23 assists. Not bad at all. 17k damage from Spark R and Etsu, both Psylocke players definitely making their presence known, and it's going to be Snaze with the most damage blocked. However, it is going to be TeamCats, the red team on the bottom there, ODM LMD, taking game 1 in this best of 7 series.